We need to turn to Massachusetts for just a moment. We have some news coming out of the case over the murder of Officer John O'Keefe. Defendant Karen Reed just entered the courtroom moments ago. She is out on bond, and there is another pretrial hearing set for today where the judge is going to take up various motions. There are several outstanding motions. As you know, we saw one of them last week. And what was presented last week were those arguments on the defense's cell phone expert. Because what the defense has claimed throughout the course of her first trial, and perhaps they'll claim it again in the second trial, is that there was a search done for how long to die in the cold at 2:27 a.m. The Commonwealth has refuted that, and so has the software extraction company Cellbrite, saying that they even updated their software as a result of this case and the misinterpretation of data, so that if you do the search today in the extraction, the Commonwealth says it's impossible to make that error that they say the defense made, that it happened at 6:27 a.m. So at any rate, the judge heard the arguments last week. And this video is a little bit behind. It's a couple minutes behind. You can't see the judge on the bench there, but our producer who's listening in told us that before the judge hears the new arguments on the next motions, she issued her decision that she is going to allow the defense to call their expert if they so choose, and it will just be up to the jury to give his testimony whatever weight they want to give it. Essentially, they can believe it or disbelieve it. She said that she is not going to exclude Richard Green. So doesn't mean he's going to be called. You know, it's all a strategy decision for the defense. They may call him, they may not, but he is not going to be barred. And she had already said that she would not be having what's called a Daubert-Lanigan hearing on it, where you actually take the witness testimony. And that is something that the special prosecutor on this case, Hank Brennan, had requested. Said, let me essentially have a crack at him and question this guy, and you will see that the methodology he is relying on is flawed. But the judge declined to do that last week, just writing a note on the order, which we saw. So today was just about essentially saying, yeah, no Daubert hearing, and by the way, no exclusion either. So the defense is free to call their witness, Richard Green. He's a paid expert that they have hired to come in and testify if they choose. They may or may not, if they're still sticking to that narrative that they put out there. We shall see. So we're not going to be sitting and watching all of this hearing. There's a lot of tedious things that are going to be taken up. But any big highlights that come from this, like that was one of them, we will share it with you. We'll keep our eyes on it.